Hello, and welcome to the Worst Movie Podcast. I'm Ade.
And I'm Aaron, and this is a podcast where we watch the worst movies ever made in the hopes of finding a hidden gem.
Enjoy. So what have you been watching lately?
Not much, actually. This has been a pretty busy week for me. So I finished Stranger Things season 5 last week or the week before, and then we just started back over at season 1. So that's pretty much what we've been doing.
Couldn't wait.
Yeah. Season 1 was so good.
Yeah, I did enjoy it.
Yeah. What about you?
I've similarly been busy, but there are two movies I don't think I've talked about on the pod. So full disclosure, I didn't just watch them, but watched them recently. First one, two Netflix movies. Wake Up Dead Man. Did you see that?
No.
Another Knives Out movie.
Oh, yeah, I know. I've been wanting to see it.
Yeah, you should take a look. It's enjoyable. It's a lot of fun. I liked it. I thought it was a little long, kind of, I don't know, stalled out in a few places, but good movie overall. And then second one, Train Dreams. Have I talked about that with you?
I don't think so.
Also on Netflix, starring Joel Edgerton, and just a really, I don't think I can give it a synopsis that's going to sound appealing. It's about a guy who's in the logging business. He's a logger. I don't know. Business sounds like it's like he's a mogul or something. No, he's just chopping down trees.
Is he holding the axe or is he paying paychecks?
See, I've already butchered this movie.
Is his name on the building?
No building.
Okay.
This is in the early 1900s or late 1800s.
A period piece, huh? I heard that you've got a problem with those.
Anyway, it's a beautiful movie about life and family and relationships and I don't know.
What's it called again?
Train Dreams.
Huh. Sounds interesting.
Yeah, I'm sure I made it sound really interesting, but
yeah.
If you want to know more about the logging business, it's nothing about business. Let's move on from this disaster.
I've been wanting to watch that Knives Out one, and I have also been waiting to watch One Battle After Another until I have like a big screen and enough time to sit and enjoy them.
Are you like waiting for a new TV or something? What do you mean waiting for a big screen?
Well, I usually, most things that I watch are on my computer or my phone. I think that
yeah,
that's just how it is now. And if I'm going to watch it on the TV downstairs, usually Amanda has to be into it too. So I've just been waiting for the right time. Maybe I'll watch it this weekend.
Should wait for One Battle After Another till you see it on the big screen.
Yeah.
Actually pre-ordered the Blu-ray 4K, and I think it gets here at the end of the month, so I'll probably watch it shortly after. You can come over.
What'd you give it on Letterboxd?
5 stars out of 5.
Wow.
Not to set expectations high, but it was my favorite.
I mean, that's
movie
as high as they can be set, I think.
Well, yeah. Yes, it was my favorite movie of 2025.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah. What was yours? Put you on the spot.
I don't have one. Yeah, I can't pick off the top of my head. And I also don't think that I'm not like a trendy movie watcher. Like I don't watch the latest stuff a lot of the time. Like I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't go to the movie theaters that often, and I don't usually watch new stuff because of that.
Yeah. You can still have a favorite though, even if you don't watch all of them. I'm not saying it was the best one. It was just my favorite one.
Let's
I
see.
mean, it'll
Let's see
probably
if I,
win Best Picture, but
let's see if I'm gonna look at some top movies of 2025 and see if I've seen any of them. Oh, F1. I liked that. That was really good, actually.
yeah,
So far, that's the only one I've seen on this list. Oh no, I'm down to Jurassic World Rebirth, which is not a good movie.
no,
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I've seen. Yeah, I didn't. I liked Mission Impossible. It wasn't my favorite. Oh, Naked Gun was great.
yeah,
I love Naked Gun. Naked Gun or F1 probably for me.
they were both enjoyable.
Yeah, not great, but fun.
Yeah. Well, today's movie is Bewitched from 2005. This is part of the last of our month's themes of movie adaptations of 1960s TV shows. That's a mouthful. Awful adaptations. Uh, Directed by Nora Ephron, who did Sleepless in Seattle, You've Got Mail, a bunch of other iconic rom-coms starring Nicole Kidman and Will Ferrell. It got a 23% on Rotten Tomatoes, $85 million budget, and made 131 million at the box office. Not bad. Had
Yeah.
you heard of this movie?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I saw it in theaters. I don't think we would have rented it, so and I know I saw it when it came out, so I think it was a theater one for me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we saw it as well. Maybe rented it, but I can't really remember much about this movie. Do you
That
remember
was
liking it?
21 years ago.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it enough. It was kind of right in the middle of peak Will Ferrell
Mm-hmm.
heyday, so and this was definitely not typical peak Will Ferrell for the most part. So it was a little strange, I think, at the time, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's probably, since you brought that up, we should set some context. This was 2005. 2003 was Old School, and then Elf, and then 2004 was Anchorman, and then the next year was Bewitched. So this was, I mean, it couldn't get any more peak Will Ferrell than this, right?
Yeah, that was a good run for him through those, and he was in a lot of movies. Those like 2 or 3 years in a row, he was in like 10 movies. Seems like.
Yeah, the early 2000s through the end of the decade. I'm looking at his IMDb right now, and pretty sure it's 1 or 2 movies per year. He was
Yeah.
cranking them out. But yeah, it was at
Yep.
a point where I'm sure I mean, he could have been in anything, and I would have lined up to either get a ticket or put it in the top of my Netflix queue. Was I
Yeah.
using Netflix back then? I don't know. Blockbuster?
You were getting DVDs in the mail probably.
Yeah. So I didn't have much background on this movie other than it's obviously based on the TV show that ran from 1964 to 1972. And there was this movie was in development for a long time. They were, I guess, trying to reboot it as a TV show and then a movie and then kind of back and forth about whether it was a straightforward reboot or what they ended up with, which was kind of like a meta. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you describe it, but
A TV
maybe you can
show
give
within
this
a movie.
synopsis. Yeah.
I mean, that's basically it. Will Ferrell plays a struggling actor whose last his last movie had 0 DVD rentals or sales, I think. So he's struggling, and he signs on to be on this Bewitched reboot. But his plan is to find an actress who is an unknown, so that he can basically outshine her. He is a huge egotist and an asshole, and he wants it to be all about him. So he's trying to find this unknown actress that he can basically bully and get to do whatever he wants. And he finds Nicole Kidman, who is an actual witch in real life, and she gets cast, and it goes from there.
Did you like the movie this time around?
It was okay. Uh, I was like 30, 35 minutes into it, and I'm like, this is not a bad movie. It's not great. I
Hmm.
laughed at several parts early on. I feel like the laughs kind of died off towards the end, when the like rom-com part really started. Um, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was not bad. It was just kind of forgettable, a little bland. I didn't. I like Nicole Kidman. I thought Nicole Kidman was really good in this. She did a good job. I don't know much about the original show, so I don't know if this was an impression of the original actress or if this was kind of her own thing. But I thought she was kind of quirky and fun, and she was a really good actress. Will Ferrell was Will Ferrell, so and I like Will Ferrell, so yeah, it was okay. It was just, I mean, it's no When Harry Met Sally, that's for sure.
Yeah, I feel similar to you. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a terrible movie. It wasn't great. I yeah, I wasn't turned off by it, but I also wasn't like, oh, this is, I won't watch it again. Not a lot of jokes. I did laugh out
Yeah,
loud at least once, maybe a couple times, but there were long stretches where they weren't even trying to make it funny, and I didn't
I
care at
know.
all about the romance and the relationship.
Yeah.
So kind of the rom part fell flat for me, and the com wasn't there enough. So it was just kind of a meh rom com.
Yeah, I agree. I think we both talked about it, but like there was not a whole lot to talk about in this movie.
Yeah,
That it just kind of happened, and there was nothing outstanding about it, or even like really offensive or bad or funny that we could make fun of. It just was
yeah.
a movie. Do you think that this movie was made just to like keep a hold of the IP for some studio? Like they had to use it, so they made this movie?
I
Because
don't
that's what it
know.
feels like to me.
It I didn't see anything about that, and I think it's interesting. The only things that I read about it was that it was in development for a long time, and so it maybe felt like they were batting it around a lot and had a good seed of an idea. I think I like the
Mhm.
premise. I like that they didn't go straight forward, like let's just do a straight up reboot of it. And I think
Yeah.
the setup made sense. I think it was a good foundation for a movie. I think probably if I had to guess, and I have no information on it, if I had to bet on it, I would say they had Will Ferrell attached, and he had a short window where he could make this movie before he went on to his
Yeah.
next movie. And they're like, all right, we got to go. Like, let's crank the script out, and probably just didn't have enough material there to actually serve the movie. Uh, and I think maybe that's actually probably not that uh, uncommon for Will Ferrell vehicles at this time, because Will Ferrell is probably one of the best improvers of our generation, and so
Yeah.
much of his even in this movie, the time that I laughed the most was when there's a scene where Nicole Kidman is upset with him, and so starts putting hexes on him while he's trying to deliver line readings,
Yeah.
and he's just like, one line reading he's doing over the top Shakespearean, the other one he's talking in Spanish, and he just like doesn't understand why he can't act all of a sudden. But
It was
it's
like Steve Carell and Bruce Almighty when he was. Do you
yeah,
remember that scene when he was reading on the
vaguely.
news?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I, my guess is Will Ferrell was improving all this, and it was just it was
Yeah.
just prime Will Ferrell. It was hilarious. I was laughing out loud, and
Yeah.
I I don't know why, but they should have just had more room in the script for him to do stuff like that. And I felt like he really only got to cook a
A
few
few
times during this
times.
movie. Yeah,
Yeah. It was strange. Like I didn't, it wasn't believable as a romantic movie. I, I don't,
yeah,
I didn't think they had bad chemistry. I just don't see Will Ferrell as a romantic lead.
Yeah.
Uh, it seems like a weird choice. Just make it more funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they kind of tried to make the romantic side of it the headliner, and the comedy, kind of a secondary. They should have flipped it. And I don't know.
Yeah.
I just, maybe it was me. I just didn't care about the characters enough to feel like they needed to have each other in each other's lives, and I didn't
Yeah.
care if they got together.
Yeah, and it seemed like she only wanted to be with him because she wanted a man. Like she felt like that's what she needed in her life. Like there was nothing about him that was
Yeah.
appealing. He was an
Right.
asshole the
Yeah.
whole time.
Yeah, he was
And
terrible.
he was openly like he knows he's an asshole. He's not trying not to be.
And even at the end, I was a little unsure of why he was really into her so much. In the movie, he was like, I want her. Well, it started out, I want her because she's a nobody, so I can chew up scenery, and we
Yeah.
can basically abuse her into not giving her much of a role in this show, whatever. And then it turned into, well, test audiences really loved her, so I need her to be successful in this show for me to be successful, and she's the only one who can do the nose twitch thing. And then by the end, it's like, wait, is he? I don't know, I guess skipped over. At one point, she puts a spell on him, so he's in love
Yeah.
with her. But then, yeah, at the end, it's like I don't really understand why he's hot for her, and yeah, it didn't make much sense.
Yeah.
It,
After this movie, I went and watched When Harry Met Sally again, and I was
yeah,
like, man, this is so much better. This is like a great like I love these two characters. And
yeah,
with Bewitched, I was like, I love Nicole Kidman and I love Will Ferrell. I don't love them together. It
yeah.
just didn't. It wasn't believable.
I mean, I could love them together if they had different characters. It's just these characters I didn't care about. It is funny.
Yeah.
At the end, I was kind of like, am I just not a rom-com guy? And then I was kind of like thinking about it. Like, yeah, there are movies I've seen recently where I like desperately want the characters to get together, and I'm
Yeah.
happy that they get together in the end. And so yeah, it's not just my cold heart. It's just this movie didn't click for me.
Yeah. Do you think this was trying to be like more of a rom com or like a reboot or like some sort of meta Hollywood thing? Like, it was this weird blend of
Yeah.
all of those things.
Yeah, and didn't succeed at any of it. I didn't really get the Hollywood commentary that much. I like Jason Schwartzman's character. I like
Yeah.
him. But
Yeah. He was
he
like his
played,
agent.
yeah, he played Will Ferrell's agent, and he was maybe the one that was most over the top. Like, this could be a commentary on what people in Hollywood are like, but I
Yeah.
don't know. It didn't really say anything super insightful.
But also like the way women are treated in Hollywood.
Yeah, but I don't think it's really said anything super poignant, or I don't know. It
No,
was,
I wouldn't say that.
yeah,
I think it was trying to, maybe.
yeah, maybe.
What was the thing that Will Ferrell said to Jason Schwartzman that was super mean at the end? It was like, I don't know, he fired him or called him a name or something. And Jason Schwartzman just like, it was like water off a duck's back. He was just like, he says that all the time.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, I laughed out loud at that. I don't remember what the joke was now, but
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
a pretty good character.
yeah. I just wish there was more. And there was, I can't remember what scene, but another one where Will Ferrell was just improving, and you could tell people around. I think Jason was one of them, just trying not to laugh during
Yeah,
that. And like, I don't know, that's just
just
always,
they should have just let him go.
yeah. Um, you talked about Nicole Kidman a little bit. Do you think she was the right casting for this? Apparently, they were looking at a bunch of other. I think Sandra Bullock was originally attached to play
Oh,
Samantha, and then yeah, I don't a number of different actresses.
So I don't know that I'm the right person to ask. I don't know the original show that well. I don't know what the original Samantha was like.
Yeah.
I thought, I mean, I think Nicole Kidman is a great actress. And I thought she was good in this. Like, she was believable in her scenes.
Yeah.
But the character was a little strange. It was like, I watched this with Amanda. I kept telling her, it's like it's her first day in a human body.
Yeah.
Like, she walks like with her shoulders all weird, and she's like, I don't know, she's just kind of random and like ditzy and weird, and I don't know if that's what the original Samantha was like, but
Yeah.
I thought the parts of it were a little strange, but I thought Nicole Kidman was great, so I don't hold it against her. I'm guessing that's the character
Yeah.
and not a choice by her.
Yeah, I watched the show a bunch as a kid. I don't remember it well. I meant to watch a little bit of of one of the old episodes, but I ran out of time, so I don't really remember the old Samantha. I think it played similarly, but yeah, I don't know. It's been 30, 40 years since I've seen the original Bewitched, so I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
There was a joke in the movie. I think Kristen Chenoweth said it. It was like 20 minutes into the movie, maybe more. And Nicole Kidman was telling her that she's going to be in the new Bewitched reboot. And she was like, "Oh, is that the one with the genie?" And
Yeah.
She was like, "No, that's a different one." And I was like, "Oh, fuck. I was getting those mixed up in my own head too." Like,
Yeah.
I did the same thing.
And it's funny, she made that mistake, and then immediately she's like, "Yeah, I love that one." It's probably a lot of people of that era is like, "Yeah, that was amazing," but can't even tell you the first thing about either I Dream of Jeannie or Bewitched. Yeah. Yeah, I thought Kidman was great, except her accent I felt kept dropping in and out. Every now and then I heard a little Australian accent come through, and
Amanda pointed that out.
not that I could do any better.
Accents are hard. I couldn't do an Australian accent.
I mean,
I could. I'd probably get
try.
canceled.
You heard my British accent last week.
Oi.
Just mixing different regions and time periods, and
I have a really hard time with Australian accents where it just becomes British as I go.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Australian's like hillbilly British anyway, so.
Oh, well, you're going to get canceled for that.
Yeah, we might have to cut that. They're not going to like that. Nobody from Australia is watching this.
Yeah, that's true. I have a bunch of random things. First of all, can you do the nose switch?
No, I tried the whole movie. I kept trying to do it. I'm like, I don't think it's working. Can you?
I'm pretty sure I've tried that in the mirror as a kid. I don't think I can either. I don't know. No, I can't. I mean,
I don't think so.
That is a little bit funny. It wasn't laugh out loud funny in the movie, but a big part of this movie hinges around the fact that they couldn't find an actress that could do the nose twitch.
Yeah, I mean, that might legitimately be a problem. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not well enough to do it on camera on command.
Sure. And several times an episode, over and over. Yeah, I don't think most people can do that. I think that was one of the fun parts of the original show. Do you think witches are real?
No. I mean, other than Stevie Nicks, she's the only one.
Does she have a song about being a witch? Or I don't know.
She's just a witch.
Okay.
Look it up.
All right. I will not do that.
She has a long history of having witchcraft as part of her kind of persona.
Okay.
I don't know if she chooses it or if that's just assigned to her, but yeah.
Yeah. There were a lot of very 2005 things about this movie.
I was going to ask you what you thought felt the most dated.
We've watched older movies recently, and they felt more modern. And this, I was like, wow,
Yeah.
this is bringing a lot of stuff back. So I have five things that I jotted down.
Oh,
Jason
yeah.
Schwartzman's Bluetooth headset.
Yeah, it's like
I don't know
this
if that,
big.
yeah, I don't know if that was a uh, parody or that just was actually how big it was back then. I mean, I know they were huge, but uh, it's
Yeah,
funny.
I think they were that big.
I was just talking to Kelly this week about how I feel like I remember the first time I saw or heard somebody talking on the phone with a in public in a Bluetooth headset. I'm like, that seems a little crazy. Like, because you're
Yeah.
just not expecting somebody to just be talking and then see this giant thing, and everyone, people still do this, but especially back then, everyone would talk really loudly, like way
Yeah.
louder than they needed to talk on those headsets. I don't
Hmm.
know, brought a lot of bad memories back.
Yeah.
Uh, Number
So
two,
Bluetooth.
Bluetooth. Number one. Number two. This isn't in order. This is just the five things, and then
Okay.
how about I have you? You can rank them. Number two, Bed Bath and Beyond as a
Yeah.
thing. There's a whole scene in Bed Bath and Beyond.
Yeah, like the first scene is in Bed Bath and
Yeah,
Beyond.
and it really hit home because for Samantha as a witch, she's like trying to. She wants to be, I don't know, a real human person,
She's
and
giving up magic.
yeah, and be in a relationship, and she's like sees a couple arguing about paint, and she's like, oh, they're arguing about paint in the other aisle. And like that was 2005. That was definitely me and Kelly walking through Bed
Yeah.
Bath and Beyond like several times a week, and like try to figure out what to buy for our apartment and our house and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Bed Bath and Beyond was great in those days.
Yeah, now kids these
Okay.
days just sit on the couch and order from Amazon. Don't get the
Yeah.
real experience of fighting in Bed Bath and Beyond and IKEA.
Yeah.
Uh, Number three, they're at a coffee shop and the bill comes out to $2.31. I don't know the last
Yeah.
time I've had a bill for anything is like $2 and something.
Yeah. Yeah, that was nice. I was also surprised by the cost of the coffee. It's like
Yeah,
in LA too.
yeah. Number four, sitcoms, just in general. Can you name a sitcom today that's filmed in front of a live studio audience?
Oh,
Spoiler,
I
you
don't
can't.
know.
When's the
Really?
last
There's
time you
none?
watched a sitcom? I mean, there are. I would be shocked if you've watched one of them lately.
So the last one that I watched out of morbid curiosity was I think it's called Shifting Gears, maybe. It's the new Tim Allen, Kat Dennings show.
You could
Uh
have you could have given me $1 million to answer a trivia question on anything you just said, and I would have lost.
it is called Shifting Gears. Let me see if it's filmed in front of a live audience. It is filmed in front of a live studio audience. Bam.
Well, nice.
All
But
right.
how long ago
I
was that
win.
you watched that?
Uh months. I don't
Okay,
know.
I mean, it's in the
I think
last
they're in
year.
their second. Oh yeah, yeah. I think they're in their second season now maybe, and I think I watched like a handful of episodes of the first season not that long ago. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
It's got uh God, what's his name? Sean William Scott, the Stifler is in it. I don't know. It was bland. It's Tim Allen comedy.
yeah. I mean, just for a genre that in 2005 and certainly in the decades before, I could have named
Huge.
for you probably like top five ranked in order of, you know, Nielsen ratings and or I don't know. And just now I'm like, I have no idea.
Yeah, I could probably give you like 10 or 15 from the 90s. Couldn't tell you
Yeah.
any. now, other than shifting gears.
Number 5 on my list, and I wasn't too sure about this, but they film a scene at a diner and there are toasters on the table. I don't remember this at all.
Yeah.
I mean, this had to have been a
I don't
2000.
either. I thought
Like,
that was awesome.
yeah, she's just, I guess, toasting her own stack of toast.
She's made like
it
a
seemed
whole
cool.
loaf of toast.
That's a great
It was like
idea.
20. I know. I thought that was awesome. I've never seen that before. I'm surprised
Yeah.
though that you didn't mention the sunglasses.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like sunglasses are such a staple even now. Like the
And
Hollywood star. You're talking about Will Ferrell sunglasses?
and Jason Schwartzman. It was just the style of them at the time.
Yeah.
And also the bootcut jeans that Will Ferrell was wearing, where it's like flared at the bottom a little bit.
I mean, those kind of came back, didn't they?
Yeah, but they were like, well, I saw that and I was like, this is 2005,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. Okay. So 6. So what's your number 1 then?
I don't know. I think the Bluetooth was hilarious. He also slapped him in the Bluetooth at like early on. They were getting in a fight and he was slapping him and he was like, hit me again. And he slapped him like right on the ear.
Yeah.
I was like, that probably didn't feel good, even like acting.
What are your thoughts on Will Ferrell? I mean, I guess it's maybe kind of obvious, but you like Will Ferrell. What are your top 5 Will Ferrell movies?
So I have an easy top 5 for you.
Okay.
I probably in no particular order because I don't know if it depends on the day how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
But Elf is definitely on there. Anchorman's definitely on there. Step Brothers, I think, is one of the funniest movies ever made.
Mm-hmm.
And then my last 2, I'm not sure if you can consider them Will Ferrell movies. I guess it's up to you. Old School and Wedding Crashers.
I put Old School on my list. Why wouldn't that be a Will Ferrell movie? Because he's not
He's a side character. Yeah. Same with Wedding Crashers. Like, it's a smaller role, but he had a few movies in there like that where he was just a character for a scene or two. Zoolander could probably be on there.
Yeah, I put Zoolander on my list. I must admit, I've only seen Wedding Crashers once or twice. And maybe you're going to hate me, but same with Step Brothers.
Oh, no.
I've been meaning to rewatch it recently, but yeah, I feel like I need to rewatch it before it goes on my list.
Yeah. Shout out to my stepbrother, Ben. We saw this in theaters together and we both laughed our asses off and we were like, this is just what being a stepbrother's like.
Yeah. Maybe I just couldn't relate to it in that personal way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of did a quick run of the list. Elf, did you put that on your list?
Yeah.
Okay. I already forgot what you said 30 seconds ago. Yeah, my list: Elf, Zoolander, Old School. From there was a little tough. I just to be controversial, I'm going to put Night at the Roxbury on that list. I loved that skit on SNL, and I defiantly loved that movie. I remember seeing that movie, I think, in theaters, and I think I was the only one that liked it. And I'm pretty sure it's a terrible movie. I wouldn't mind covering it on this podcast because I don't think I've watched it since. But I had a lot of fun in that movie, and I'll defend it loosely for now.
Was that the movie? Did that have Danny DeVito in it?
It's been so long. I don't remember enough about that movie to even tell you who else was in it.
I'm trying to remember if that's the movie that had this joke where there was this really long conference table and I thought it was Danny DeVito was at one end and then Will Ferrell was at the other end of it. And maybe Chris Kattan. And Danny DeVito is like, did you touch my ass? And he's like, we're all the way over here. And he's like, did you touch my ass? Do you remember that? Is that in that movie?
I I don't remember that. I don't see. I'm looking at the letterbox page right now. I don't see him on, but there's a huge cast here. So uh, yeah, I don't. Doesn't say Danny
I think
DeVito
it
is in
is.
this movie.
Yeah, it's maybe not Danny DeVito. I'm pretty sure it is from that movie, though.
Yeah,
We might have to watch that.
Yeah,
that
we
movie.
do have to watch it. That was 4. I don't know what my 5th one would be. He's in Drowning Mona. That's another one that I want to watch.
You're kicked off the podcast.
Kelly and I love Drowning Mona. And I felt like, we laughed so hard when we first watched that. And there were several groups of people that I remember having over to our place, and we were like, we should watch Drowning Mona. And I'm pretty sure you were one of those people. And I don't remember anyone else liking it. We were just like, we just kept trying over and over with new groups of people. Like, you guys should watch Drowning Mona. It's hilarious. I have no idea if it's aged well or not. I don't think we've seen it in 15 years or so, but
yeah.
But yeah, I think there are a lot of Will Ferrell movies that I love Will Ferrell. It's hard to dislike him. You toyed around with doing a whole Will Ferrell month for this podcast, and I'm like, are there any Will Ferrell movies that like you hate?
I don't think any are bad enough to qualify. I just want to watch Will Ferrell movies.
Yeah, there are a handful that are poorly rated. I think the Holmes and Watson one he did,
yes,
John C. Reilly was.
I think
very
Kicking and
rated.
Screaming 2 was also poorly rated.
But he's one of those rare actors though, where as soon as he's on screen, I just kind of light up, and I'm like, yeah, there's Will Ferrell, and I think he gets so much, I don't know, credit or.
Wow. I'm looking at his IMDb, and I'm like, man, I could also put the other guys and the producers on my list and not feel bad about it at all. I just don't know what I'd take off.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of good, but none of these. Yeah, Holmes and Watson is a 3.9 on IMDb. He was in something called Drunk Parents. It's a 4. He's uncredited though. Yeah, I don't know. I love Will Ferrell, and I don't think that his movies are bad, and I don't care if that's controversial.
That's probably the least controversial thing you've said.
I don't know. Are people into Will Ferrell anymore?
I don't know I don't think I've ever heard anybody say, I don't really think Will Ferrell's funny, or I don't like Will Ferrell.
What? His brand of comedy? People were sick of it by the. He's taken his shirt off in every movie that he's been in. He took his shirt off in this one. He got completely naked in this movie.
It was just a dream.
But they filmed it. It was still his pasty body running around the set.
I'm sure there are people trying to be, whatever, give their hot take that Will Ferrell actually isn't that funny and be all hipstery in 2005. But everyone has laughed at Will Ferrell movies.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm realizing now I should not have moisturized my face before this podcast. I am glistening.
When is moisturizing ever a bad idea?
Right before you're going on camera, I think. Turns
We're getting way off topic. Did we say there's not much to say about this movie?
We haven't even mentioned that Michael Caine is in a lot of this movie.
Yeah.
Why was he in this, do you think?
I don't know. Like, you mean him as an actor? I think he probably wanted to work with Will Ferrell because everyone loves Will Ferrell. I don't know. I thought he was fine in the movie. He was a little funny. I was a little confused by, it was tangential to it, but part of the storyline is him and Shirley MacLaine's character. She plays
Hmm.
what the aunt, I forget her name. Apparently she was a witch too, and it was just like in the last 20 minutes that she became a witch in this movie. That seemed kind of edited
Yeah.
a little funky, right?
Yeah. I feel like there was a lot of story there, like that got edited out or we missed somehow because they just kind of gloss over the fact that she's a witch the whole time and they're just like nodding to it. You see her making weird looks or moving her hands and stuff happens, but they don't come out and outright say she's a witch till the very end, like towards the end of the movie. Uh,
Well, unless I missed it, she didn't do
so they,
any magic until the end when basically a couple times Michael Caine is trying to hit on young women and then she like hexes the young women so they say weird things to turn them off. Like those are the only times that
yeah,
she did magic.
yeah, that's maybe true. But she knew magic was being done by Nicole Kidman. She, Nicole Kidman did something with her ear and she said, like, be careful about the ear thing. People will notice that. But then they just
But
completely moved on.
no, but it was weird because it made you think, oh, she knows that she's doing magic. But then she says something that, like, as an actor, we all develop twitches in
Yeah.
one way or the other. So it's going to hamper your acting. So it seems like at first it seems like she knew she was doing magic. Then it was like, no, as she's trying to help the actress not
But
develop a
no,
twitch, isn't it?
but she
But
is a witch and knew it was magic.
did she?
So
Or was she also just as an actress? It was really confusing.
we missed a scene or two, I think, in the edit that would have made this
It,
make sense.
yeah. Yeah. I think that was
But
cut.
the movie already is like an hour 45, something around there, and felt long.
Yeah.
And they could have cut out more, another 15 minutes or a half hour, probably, and it would have been fine.
Yeah. There was just a lot of, it dragged, like we said. My last note is there was a great supporting cast that was just wasted that
Yeah.
didn't do anything funny. Steve Colbert, David Allen Greer.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, they just
Michael
you would
Moore is in this, which was, I thought was strange. The documentarian.
what? Who was he?
He was part of the production crew with David Allen Greer, and
Oh, really? I didn't even
that was
recognize him.
him. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, it was strange. I thought that the production crew, like the David Allen Greer, Michael Moore group of those
Yeah.
guys, I thought they were kind of funny. They had moments where they were all just like flabbergasted at the events, and so they're
Yeah.
incredulous, and they were kind of comedic in that way. But yeah, it was just it started strong. I thought the movie started. I'm like, this isn't a bad movie at all. I don't know why we're watching this. And then it dragged for like another hour, and I was like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
It's not offensive. It's just boring.
And probably to your earlier point, I imagine this was well, let me ask you this. So 23% on Rotten Tomatoes. Do you think that was affected upwards or downwards based on where Will Ferrell was in his career?
It's a good question. I feel like downwards. You and I might have different opinions on this because I felt like at that time people were starting to grow a little bit tired of the Will Ferrell shtick.
Yeah.
Not me because I was 18, but uh, I feel like, and he was also like around this time trying to transition to slightly less comedic, a little more serious roles, and this was one of those first movies for him, and it was kind of not a rousing success, I don't think, but yeah, I think people were getting a little bit tired of his shtick by this point, and so I don't know. That's a good question. He was a huge star at the time, and you probably did get a lot of people that just loved Will Ferrell who were like, "This is great. It's another Will Ferrell movie."
Yeah. And you're probably right too, and that we haven't really talked about. I didn't really see much on what Will wanted from his career at this point, and what I said earlier, like, why didn't they just let him cook and do his improv thing? Maybe he didn't want that. He was like, I want to try to play the romantic lead and play it a
Yeah.
little bit more serious and not just do the same thing. But for me, watching it 20 plus years later, I'm just like, oh, come on, do the old school thing, And so,
Take your
yeah.
shirt off. He wanted to be Billy Crystal so bad.
Yeah, that's probably a good, because he did do Stranger Than Fiction the year after this, I think, or maybe 2 years after. So
Mm-hmm.
he was probably looking for those kinds of scripts that wasn't just
A little bit more
like a,
challenging.
yeah, exactly. My guess is if you put, I don't know, some random actor in this would,
A Ryan Gosling.
well, I really like Ryan Gosling, but if you just put a random, do you think you would like the movie better or worse?
Yeah, so I'm waffling on this because I don't know, for one, if this movie would have been better if they'd just done a straight reboot and not
Yeah,
like a meta movie within the movie kind of thing. And then I also don't know, like, if the casting was right. I like Nicole Kidman. I don't know that I would change Nicole Kidman, but um, I do think if you put a different actor in for Will Ferrell who doesn't bring the Will Ferrell baggage of, like, I mean, one, I don't think he has a ton of range, and two, he was like trying to get into a new uh niche in his career that he clearly didn't have a ton of experience in. So maybe if you brought somebody in who already could nail that role,
yeah.
uh because I mean, I don't know, what in the original Bewitched was uh Darren more of like a
Darren.
straight character, or
Yeah, I think so. That's what I remember. And I think, I mean, this is long, complicated, but I'm blanking on the actor who first played Darren. Uh, yeah, he's a straight character, but it was really more of Samantha's show.
show?
And the actor that played Darren had some debilitating injuries that they actually wrote him kind of out of the
Oh,
show slowly uh, in the first 2 years. And finally, I think by the third year, they switched to a completely different actor. Um, or maybe it was the fourth
they
year. So
mentioned that in the
yeah,
movie. They said they replaced the Darren actor and nobody even noticed.
nobody noticed. Yeah, because they had there were a bunch of episodes where it was like he was away on business, and they had more and more of Samantha's family, like her aunts and uncles, coming in, and it was really Samantha's show. She was, yeah, she was the
Huh.
core of that. So
Yeah,
um,
like I was kind of joking, but like maybe a Ryan Gosling would work, where he can play a straight character, but he's also got some comedic chops and is
yeah,
funny. Where I feel like Will Ferrell has he's got the comedic chops, but not a ton else.
yeah,
I
but
don't know that he plays a straight man very well.
ultimately the script was kind of flat. I mean, I can't see
Right.
anybody. I mean, the only parts of this movie that I enjoyed were really the the funny parts, of which there are a few.
Yep.
You could have brought in, you know, Daniel Day Lewis, and I don't think he could have conjured, uh, I don't know, emotions in me to like really care about the romance side of this movie.
Yeah, I don't think that this movie gets better only with a recast. I think it has to have a different script.
Yeah,
I do think that a recast like could help a little bit, but like I think you could have kept Will Ferrell and just written this to be more funny, and it would have been a fine movie.
yeah,
Uh, and nobody would care. Or if you're going to keep him as the straight man and do the meta thing, then I think you have to recast Will Ferrell because it just didn't seem to fit that well.
yeah. I mean, well, at this point, we're talking about completely different cast, different script. Then let's just reboot the reboot
Yeah,
of the
I mean,
re.
I think it's fundamentally flawed. There's like a
Yeah,
fundamental flaw with this movie that
yeah.
it's not bad. It's just not good either.
And again, I don't remember the TV show super well, but uh, the TV show was a comedy. It was all about kind of the fish out of water situation of the witch who's trying to give up magic but keeps using magic to do things, and like the comedy of that. It wasn't a romance, and
At the beginning of the movie, she moves into a house. Did she
yeah,
just kick that woman out of her house with magic?
I did write that down.
And
Who was living there?
I don't know. And kept all of her furniture.
Yeah, what happened to
I'm like,
the
this
people
woman
that lived
probably
there?
has a family that are going to be like, Mom, what happened to your house?
I
I
sold
just
it.
let a witch move into it, and I let her keep all my stuff, and she didn't have any references.
Yeah, is that family homeless now?
Yeah, that was weird.
Magic is has some consequences that we don't really see on screen.
Yeah, that
She
woman's
sends
life is ruined.
she sends the ex-wife to the other end of the world and has her
Yeah.
give up her house and
Yep.
sign divorce papers and all this. And yeah, there really wasn't much distinction between like, let me conjure an umbrella and then let me steal this $1 million house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me completely change the life of this person
yeah.
for the worse. I'm going to take their house and all their stuff and kick them out.
I mean, that is the problem with magic. I feel like it would be hard to. I mean, once you have that power, you can have conjure anything and change anybody in the world. Like, it'd be hard to put a rein on that.
Yeah.
But you have to have a permit for a poison apple in that universe.
Yeah. But you can do all these other things. You can change
Yeah,
people's free will.
yeah, exactly. No consequence.
She also dropped a whole lighting rig on a set on the set onto Will Ferrell's ex-wife and was like, that was too mean. So she undid it. But I'm
Yeah,
like, so you need a permit for a poison apple, but you can straight up murder people with
just crushing them.
accidents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was an accident.
Yeah.
Well, we should probably wrap things up. What are your all picks?
I picked Stranger Than Fiction. It's like one of the next movies he made, and it's still got the meta story within a story.
Mhm.
I think it's better movie than this one. It was. I think he played a little more straight in Stranger Than Fiction, and it worked better. I kind of wish that performance was in this movie.
Yeah, yeah, I really like that movie. I guess I should have put that on my top 5. I did buy the DVD.
Yeah, I didn't put it on there because it was my alt pick.
Yeah,
And who doesn't love Emma Thompson and Dustin Hoffman?
Yes, yeah, good cast in that movie. My alt pick is Night at the Roxbury. Just kidding. I really struggled with alt pick again. I'm just constantly failing in this category because I'm like, I knew we would talk about all the Will Ferrell movies, and then Nicole Kidman movies. The only one I like really love is Eyes Wide Shut, but I don't know. That's not it.
Did you see Cold Mountain?
Yeah, that was a long time ago, right?
It was like 2003, I think. It was a year or two before this came out.
Yeah, I don't really remember it.
Renee Zellweger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't remember.
I like that movie.
Yeah, I thought it was. My recollection is it was good, but it wasn't like I love this movie. And then I spent a bunch of time looking at like witch movies and stuff like that, and I'm like, they're not that many, and certainly not a bunch that I've seen. So yeah, I'll yeah, Drowning Mona. That's my alt pick. Final answer.
Do you have a favorite Nicole Kidman movie?
I mean, Eyes Wide Shut. That's what I said.
Oh, okay. I have not seen that movie.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's Kubrick. It's the last Kubrick.
Yeah, you have to see it.
I've seen parts of it. I don't think I've seen it. I've maybe seen all of it. I don't know that I've seen it in one sitting.
Okay. I mean, that's
so I wouldn't say I've seen it.
That's a hard movie to watch in different sittings and different parts.
Yeah, that's what I found. So, and I don't know. I was not into what I saw, so I never came back to it. But I do like Kubrick, so maybe I should finish it.
There is a lot of nudity in that, so I will not be inviting you to watch that with me.
Does that make you uncomfortable?
Yes, is that bad to say?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, I'll make that my alt pick so that I pressure you into seeing that. You got to put that on
Okay.
your list.
Okay, my alt pick is Days of Thunder then, and you have to watch that.
I've seen Days of Thunder. You
All
think I
right.
haven't? I don't
I don't
remember
know.
much about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're just engineering alt picks just for each other.
Cole Trickle. He's passing him on the outside.
Yeah. It's been I think I feel like I saw what year did that come out? Like 80s?
1990.
Okay. I feel like I saw that like early 90s probably on TV. I don't remember anything about it other than
Robert Duvall.
it's about racing. And I definitely had zero interest in NASCAR at that time. It's NASCAR,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
See, I don't remember anything. All right. Well, got anything else?
That's it for me.
All right. If have any questions, comments, the worst movie podcast at gmail.com. Like, subscribe, all those things. I'm Ade.
I'm Aaron. Thanks for listening to the Worst Movie Podcast.